Ladies and gentlemen, I do love model kits, and this is more of this is a model building channel, but a little hodgepodge of everything. But model kits here lately just have not been doing it for me. I do love them, I do collect them, I still purchase them, and I probably will build a kit down the road sometime. Something that'll just start clicking and jumping at me. But right now it just hasn't. I've been trying to. I like to do my little miniature rooms. Them are ongoing. They're more of a you get an idea from here and try to mix and match a few of the other rooms and all that. Do like to paint my action figures, which that will continue. But there's one thing I wanted to do for a while, and this is the I don't have it handy. EVA foam, and I've been watching. Well, let me first. I've been reading about Viking shields, how they were made, and that was historically, how they were made and graphics they put on and everything. Well, you can make one out of EVA foam, and this is the foam that you get from Harbor Freight. It's basically a floor mat, and you cut it out. Now, Viking shield is supposed to be 32 inches long. This is about 10 inches short. This is 22, 24 inches roughly. And you could be totally accurate, but I think this is a really decent size for it. This is the third thing I have built in EVA foam, and I have to thank SKS Props and Black Sheep Props. Them two make stuff out of foam, and they're very enlightening and encouraging watching them build it. But anyway, I wanted to build one, and the first one I ever built out of foam was basically a helmet head. I just wanted to see if I could actually do it. A third one I built I want to say a saw sword, and never see the light of day on that one. That was just me trying to build one from plans and everything. But I thought, man, I will show the shield what I've done so far. So I cut it out and added 2mm foam, which this is just scrap foam that I had. I actually use a lot of foam on other projects and everything, because you can heat it up with heat gun and other crafts. A lot of toy repair I do a lot with foam. So I cut that out. I did cut it out in sections and glued it on all the way around. And now some of it's a little sticking out, which I'll sand it down and use what's it called? I want to say spackle, best way to explain it, to fill in some seams. But this is a Viking shield, so it's going to have some, I want to have some battle damage on it just a little bit. It's real easy. I always wanted to work with the foam for model building, because I think, I even hate to say it, plastic going up in price, foam's pretty reasonable, and I've seen a lot of people make stuff that's actually very believable, that would rival a styrene or even 3D printed prop, if you will. And it goes together really well. A lot of people do the dome out of foam. They actually I want to say heat it up and put it in a bowl. I went with a basically a little metal bowl and cut it out so your hand will fit. And SKS Props, he did the stir stick, like right there, and then you wrap that in foam and you can be able to grab it. Now Viking shields are made individual slats. I was like, well, that's a lot of work. I don't want to do that, so I just actually cut out a 24-inch circle and basically took a Mr. Craft knife and cut it at an angle on both sides. And then once I get everything made, I'll go in with the heat gun, and it'll actually I want to say seal it in place, but it'll just expand it a little bit more and just give it more definition. Started on the wood grain. If you can actually see it, maybe right through here. And that's taking Mr. Dremel, and I'll have to tell stories about Mr. Dremel. This is like number 10 that I own, and that's just a grinding wheel. and just grinding in the wood pattern. I started on these two slats, and I started on the back here, trying to get the slats on that. And so far, not too bad. Got everything glued, just waiting for things to dry. And then we're going to go take, and I was trying to find locally here, they make EVA foam dowels. These are 1/2 inch. I really wanted 3/8, but we'll make it work. And they just cut real easy, and I'm going to add some dowels about right there, like so, and I'll probably add some around the edge, all the way around. And but anyway, I thought it's something different, something unique, and I have learned a lot using foam. Hopefully I can use more of it in scratch building other things, and not necessarily props and weapons and all that good stuff, actual vehicles or whatever, a building, if you will. But anyway, that is what I have got going on today. So we're going to try to finish up or continue on with the Viking Shield. It has been a learning curve, and hopefully once I get everything scribed in and glued on, and then try to show you all the sealing process, which that would be a learning curve for me too, how to do that. But anyway, that's what I got going on today, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to do a Viking Shield. So that's what's going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.